Are you completely confused about which diet is perfect for you to be successful losing weight? Well, if so, stick around because that's what we're going to be talking about today on this episode of LiveFREE TV. If we haven't met before, I'm Emilie Quisenberry, and I'm a holistic wellness and weight loss coach, and I help women learn how to live free from the lure of food, negative body image, comparison, and the power of the scale, so they live more fully into who God created them to be. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I put out a new teaching and a new resource each and every week to help you experience more freedom in your life. Today, we're going to be talking about what diet is perfect for you to lose weight successfully. Like I shared in the blog post, I've tried many different diets. And the problem is I would go on the diet, I would follow it exactly the way it needed to be followed, but then life would happen and I would end up gaining my weight back. And that approach, that outside-in approach, just didn't work. At least long term, it didn't work. About 6 months ago, a friend of mine who I really respect and trust with her approach to nutrition and health started talking about on Facebook this ketogenic diet. And I was intrigued, and so I kind of started doing my own research, but I also reached out to her to ask her more about it. And it turned out that she had actually found a product that she was using that she really felt was helping her integrate this approach of eating into her life. And so I tried it. So this is not a bash or recommendation for a particular product line in any way, but I found that it really wasn't a good fit for me. And so I continued looking further. I then stumbled across an ad on my Facebook news feed. You see a little bit of a pattern here. And I really liked the fact that the program was planned out. I liked the fact that there was, it was 28 days and there was recipes included. And so after doing some research, I ended up purchasing that program. And about 2 weeks into that program, I started to have a meltdown. You see, this program, while it may be super good for some people, was not good for me because of the restriction in it and the fact that there was no flexibility between meals and days and recipes. It had to be done exactly as it was written. And that for this perfectionistic girl who really struggles when she doesn't perform, it really set me up for failure and caused me to go into a binge cycle. So the old Emilie would have given up and would have completely washed her hands of this whole process. But the Lord is continuing to teach me to be patient and kind with myself, and to not hold records of wrong, and to trust Him. And this is about the time when He started to really speak into my life that everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. And so I continued on my journey to figuring this out. I actually decided to try to find a meal plan, maybe a meal planning program that would work for me. And because I had used one previously called eMeals. And if you'd like to know more about eMeals or the current plan that I'm using, you can go to emiliequisenberry.com/4download. And that'll give you all the details about those two different meal plans. But I was really looking for something like that. And so in my search, I ended up finding this gal named Leanne Vogel and her program, Healthful Pursuit. And I began devouring her free content, her blog posts, her YouTube videos, her podcasts. And what she was saying was deeply resonating with me. She also has a history of disordered eating. And so she was speaking a lot to that. She was speaking a lot about not living between the ditches of restriction and binging. and learning what it means to live free in this area. And so, because I was loving what I was reading and learning, I decided to purchase a couple of her resources. And I'm actually going to put a link below in the recommended resources of the blog post. One of those resources was called The Keto Beginning, and the second one was called Fat Fueled. And those two programs were a keto bundle. And that information really helped me continue learning what it meant to integrate this into my life in the very best way for me, so that it became the perfect diet for me. Now, I'm still in process figuring that out, but this has been what my journey has looked like. I truly believe that this was a very healthy way to eat, as it was being not only touted, but encouraged and taught by some major people in the space of nutrition and health. Dr. Mercola, Dr. Hyman, Dr. Perlmutter, I never ever say his name right, Dr. Seafried. All of these doctors have done extensive research in nutrition and in different areas of nutrition with the brain and the gut, and have really come to the conclusion that the keto style eating is one of the most healthful ways to eat for many, many people. Now, I'm not saying it's right for you. I don't know if it's right for you, but I do know that there is a perfect way for you to eat. But it's going to be a process to figure it out. And I want you to trust that process. And it would be an honor and a privilege to get to come alongside you in that process of you figuring out what the perfect diet is for you. You see, I'm still exploring this and I'm praying my way through it, and it is absolutely not perfect. And I'm going to tell you, that's exactly why this is the perfect way for me. In Psalm 32, 8 and 9, God says, I will guide you along the best pathway for your life. I will advise you and watch over you. Do not be like a senseless horse or mule that needs a bit and a bridle to keep it under control. You see, I had lived like that horse for many years, needing a bit and a bridle, needing somebody else to tell me how to eat, how to move, what was right, what was wrong, what was good, what was bad. And when I finally got tired enough of that approach, that outside-in approach, I decided to talk to the Lord about it and invite Him into this process of changing me from the inside out and showing me what His very best plan is for me. Because let me tell you, He will. But He's not going to force His way in. He wants us to invite Him into this conversation and to listen, to be still, and to give Him room to work. That is my prayer for you, that will be the path that you are on, that you will allow Him to lead you where He wants to take you. In every episode of LiveFREE TV, I like to empower you with a free resource that will help you take what you learn in the teaching and activate it in your life. And this week, since we're talking about what diet is perfect for you, I created a guide titled, What Diet is Perfect for Me? You can pick that up at emiliequisenberry.com/6download. In this guide, I will help you uncover which diet is going to be perfect for you. Please feel free to share this with any other women in your life who are totally confused too by what they should be eating and what diet they should be on, what's perfect for them to really have success in losing weight. To pick up What's the Perfect Diet for Me, go to emiliequisenberry.com/6download. That will actually take you to my blog, and there will be an orange button under the video. Click on that button and the guide will be delivered directly to you. I do think this is going to help you in this area of your life to really get clear on what diet and what way of eating is perfect for you. So the question of the week is, did you find value in this episode? What nugget did you take away that you're going to be able to implement in your life today? I would love to know, so please drop it below in the comments. I truly hope that this episode has been helpful, and if it has, would you please like it and share it so that other women can hear this message too. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of LiveFREE TV. Be blessed.